Yeah, everyone, welcome back. So today I'm having a special guest that will share with us some important things about social marketing. You know, when you're on social media, most of us are on social media in order to, either to promote our business, our personal brand, or in general, we just want to find a way of, profiting. So today, my special guest for this live stream is somebody that is well known. If you're in Nigeria and you're on Instagram, you must have heard about this name. So I'm going to introduce him to this live session, and we're going to talk a lot why social media is not working for you, whether you're on YouTube, whether you're on Instagram, whether you're on Facebook. He's going to shed some light as an expert in that field. So join me, 𝗪𝗲𝗠 of Nigeria. You're welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much for having me. Hi, everyone. It's good to be here.
Okay. So I know I've dragged him into this terrain. He's a YouTuber. He has his channel. I'm going to share the link to his channel in the description. So, but today is on another terrain, that is YouTube. I dragged him all the way from Instagram and bring him down to Facebook. To YouTube. So we're going to talk a lot, and something that anybody on social media can relate with, especially if you have a business, whether small business or a growing or big business. So we're going to learn one or two things. We're going to tap some little things, and also he has an upcoming event. He was going to shed more light on all the stuff. So, Chief, you are welcome once again. Please, I would like you to just, I know you might be new to some of my community members here. I would like you to just brief us about yourself.
Okay. All right, everyone. Good evening, everyone, once again. And it's good to be here. Thank you so much, Sam, for having me. I really appreciate this. All right. So for those who have probably seen me for the very first time, my name is 𝗪𝗲𝗠. Feel free to call me 𝗪𝗲𝗠. Of course, my real name is actually Shola, but a lot of people know me as 𝗪𝗲𝗠 on Instagram. Right? And in social media marketer, I like to call myself a social media marketer because one of my major strengths is Facebook and Instagram ads. Of course, I do other type of ads. I do Google ads. I do every other type of ad, LinkedIn ads, and all the other type of platforms. But I have, I made a name for myself, especially in Facebook and Instagram ads. That's where a lot of people have done a lot of my major jobs. I've worked with quite a number of people. I've worked in Nigeria branch. I'm currently working with. I'm currently working on a Netflix movie. We're marketing a Netflix movie currently. Worked with a number of small businesses on Instagram, right? A lot of people. I can't start mentioning it tonight. And it's been about 9-10 years doing this, and
Wow.
it's been good all the way. Starting low and then getting to this point. It's been amazing. It's been an amazing journey. So yes, this is me, and I think that's the introduction.
Yeah. Thanks. So, one of the one particular factor that attracted me to you was the fact that the kind of content, the things you share on Instagram, there's loads of information. Each time I go to your page, I do see lots of something that other creators or other people on your platform on Instagram, you are going to pay them hundreds or even thousands of dollars to get, but you simplify things and even give it for free. So just like on YouTube, I do similar thing here. So there's an incident that happened some time ago, and I was discussing with a friend. She was telling me that social media doesn't work, that all those things that we do talk about social media and business, they are just mere hyping, that it doesn't work. So when the discussion went further, I discovered that she just posts on her page just like that. Nothing like, she didn't even made any attempt to do paid promotion or any stuff. Just post. She have tried it for almost months and even run into years, and she said she can't see any impact. So is there anything she's missing there that you can help her to fix right now?
Okay. So when it comes to social media content creation and getting results from it, I'd like to always first say that it's not a walk in the park. It's not something that you start today and then you expect to start seeing results. Just the way YouTube is. I was going to share this with you before we came on, that when I started my YouTube, if you probably check my videos, you see that I wasn't posting. I mean, I've been on YouTube for quite a long time, but at some point I had to stop because I wasn't seeing results, and I felt like maybe this thing wasn't for me. But I thought about it and I said, okay, let's just give this thing another trial. And I told myself, okay, this time around, don't just do it because you want to try it again. Find out exactly why the previous ones did not work, and then draw out a strategy that would ensure that this time around you get the good result that you're looking for. And that's basically what I did. So everybody that wants to really get results from social media, whether it's Instagram, whether it's TikTok, any platform, first thing you must understand is that these platforms have their peculiarity.
Yes.
The same thing, you cannot use the same strategy for TikTok. You can use it on Instagram. It won't work. Same thing with YouTube. So what the mistake I made was I was bringing the same strategy from Instagram to YouTube, but that was not working for me. So I had to sit down, look at the peculiarity of the platform. Say, for example, Instagram now. What is the peculiarity of Instagram? You know that short-form videos make a lot of sense. You cannot be on Instagram and you're trying to leverage pictures. No, you have to work with videos. And your videos have to be very short, and the first 5 seconds must be very catchy. So you know already that, okay, I have to be doing more videos. So if you are the type of person that you're not very camera friendly, you might need to learn that skill. So I think it's first understanding the peculiarity of the platform, drawing out your own strategy that will make the platform work for you. Once you are able to do this, then you would gradually and then understand that these things take time. I know that there are a lot of creators out there that they will tell you that especially on YouTube, you will see a YouTube video saying, I just cracked the code, I just beat YouTube algorithm, I just cracked the code of this. Yes, these things can happen, but just these things will take time. I think it was one of Mr. Beast's video I was watching, because I watch a lot of his content. He was saying that by the time you publish your first 100 videos, then I think you will start getting views. Like, you shouldn't even be concerned about views until you post your first 100 videos. And I'm like, I've not even posted my 100, like first 100 videos. So these things actually take time. And truth is, if you look at content you used to create before and look at the ones you're doing now, you see the difference. And that's how it will always be. It will keep changing. So
changing, improvement.
Look at the journey, keep improving as you move on. My setup was not like this before. I wasn't paying attention to a lot of all these things before because I felt like what's important is the value you have to give. Yes, value is important, but trust me, the packaging is also important. The packaging is needed for people to be able to embrace what you're saying and clearly consume your content. So for someone who wants to get results online, understand the platform, the peculiarity of the platform, draft out your strategy based on that platform, and then stay consistent with it. Give it time because it will always take time.
Okay. Thanks for that. You made a point, and I'm going to ask a question later. But before I ask, I would like you to share your YouTube experience before we dive into the social marketing proper. I want you to share your how do you joined YouTube, and what's the impact
Okay.
of YouTube on your business or your
Thank you.
personality?
Okay, thank you so much for that question. That question is really, really amazing. So I joined YouTube like, if I can remember, my first video on YouTube, I'm sure it should be like years back. Let me try and see if I can. My first video on YouTube was 4 years ago. Right? My first video on YouTube was 4 years ago, and after that, I did it for about I think for about, how many years now? About 3 years after then, I stopped. Then 2 years after, which was, I think that should be last year. Yeah. So last year I picked it up again and then I started. Now, what triggered me to do this? Now, I said initially that when I started YouTube, it wasn't really cutting it for me. I wasn't really feeling it because I was like, people are just shouting that they make money on YouTube and all these things, and I know that, how am I supposed to achieve this thing? So when I posted a few videos, I wasn't getting what I wanted. But by the way, I was already on Instagram. I was already somebody who was known on Instagram. But what I was trying to do was move my audience on Instagram to YouTube. And that was frustrating. Of course, I had quite a number of followers on Instagram. But where I got it wrong was I was trying to move the audience on Instagram to YouTube. No, I did not realize that I needed to create an audience for myself on YouTube. So I got frustrated at some point and then stopped it. 2 years back again, I got back in. Now, then I posted a video. I posted this video about how to create a Naira Facebook ad account. And that video hit about 21,000 views. That was like last year. I posted that video last year. And I saw that, wow, so this can actually work. Makes sense. So I did this, right? So I posted the video. After the success of the video, I felt like, let me just continue. By this time, my channel wasn't monetized. There was nothing like money, nothing, but the views was coming in from that particular video. So I said, okay, maybe I should just learn how this thing goes, how it works. So I sat down with a few videos. I think I saw some of your videos as well. I was at a point where I was trying to monetize my channel. I saw your video about how you monetize your channel, how to get all the codes and all those things. And I watched one of your videos there, and that helped me to monetize my channel. That was last year. And sincerely, from last year, in less than about 6 months, my channel was initially at about 1,000 thereabout followers, subscribers. And within 6 months, thereabout, I already got to about 8,000 plus now. Subscribers within about 6 months. And that was because I consistently said, okay, I know this thing, I've been doing this thing for long, let's give value crazy. Like I just kept on posting every week. I knew that I had to prepare a good video, prepare my thumbnails and all those things, but I had to sit down to learn it. You cannot imagine the amount of videos I consumed. I consumed a lot of videos. I was watching, but what I did was I wasn't watching just anything. The particular channels that I was watching, I was learning about how to create good intros, how to create the content, how to do the SEO things. I was looking at all those things, and they really helped me. And I made my first $100 from YouTube. And when they sent the money, I was like, wow, this is real. So these people actually pay this money, And I was like, wow, this is amazing. I think that was like early last year. That was when I got that, or mid last year. When I got the payments, I was shocked. Like, wow, this money dropped into my account directly. Immediately what I did then was, okay, I'm not taking this money again. Now I've seen that, yes, they can send me this money. And, I'm getting closer to, already almost getting close to my $1,000. And I'm like, this is just the starting point. So it's been a great journey. It's something I want to keep doing. It's something I want to continue doing. And it's been a great journey, sincerely. I would like.
Wow. So it seems you enjoyed your YouTube journey. You are having a smooth ride on YouTube.
Well, that's there. I'm trying my best.
Okay, so that leads to, now let's talk about marketing, social media marketing. I got this complaint about somebody was, you know, he was spending a good sum amount on promoting his product on Instagram, but he was finding it very difficult to, you know, nothing is not the adverts are not converting. So, but when he showed me one or two things, I noticed there's something wrong. But can you just enlighten us, like one or two factors that might affect someone, even with the whole budget, the promotion is not converting?
Okay, so what I will first of all say is that there are three things, right, that determine your ad result. Three things majorly. First is, I like to call it your content. That's the first thing, right? Your content, your offer is also very important, and then your targeting, and then okay, let me add one more: your timing. So I'll take it again: your offer, your content, your targeting, and your timing. Now I'll take them one by one. First one, your offer. A lot of people do not know how to create their offers, and you know it's not okay that your food is smelling nice. Or let me rephrase and say that it's not okay that your food tastes good. The most important part is that your food also smells nice, such that someone from afar can actually tell that this is, I mean, you enter a restaurant, you expect to be met by a very fine aroma.
Yeah.
That is what your offer does to people. Because you know that some people that would encounter your adverts, there are people that probably don't know you, they don't bought from you before, they are cold leads. And these type of people, they need something to pull them into the offer. So if your offer is not enticing enough to get them hooked, you know, there's nothing that will happen. So when you're preparing, when you're selling your products, how is the product? What is the offer? What offer are you giving them? Are you saying, I have this product, I have this mouse. This mouse is 10,000 naira. Come and buy it. Or are you saying, I have this mouse, and then I'm going to be giving you this keyboard, so you can buy this keyboard and this mouse together. I'll give you for 15,000. Instead of you buying this mouse for 10,000 naira, you get these two for 15,000 naira. That is a bargain. That is an offer. Now, I'm not saying that you must do a discount. No. But what I'm saying is that put together something that you can sell, an offer. Put together a package. Say, okay, I'm selling content creation or content creator starter pack. Is this amount? I have this one for 9 to 5 workers. You want to get mouse for your office? This, I have a package for you. I will sell you all the different. I'm just using gadgets as an example. If it is clothes that you sell, you have different offer for different type of people, because you cannot just say, I'm selling clothes, come and buy my clothes. No, it doesn't work like that. So people need to create good offers. When you create good offers, you make it easier for people to buy from you. When your offers are great, it's almost irresistible. People feel like, you know, one of the things I enjoy about sales is that you make people feel like they are cheating you. Yeah. That's exactly how you make business work. That's how you make sales online. You make people feel like they are cheating you. Meanwhile, you're the one making the most. They don't know. They feel like because of the offer they are giving them, oh, I cannot miss this offer. I got a monitor during a friend sent a monitor stand during the December period. Normally, the monitor stand should cost me quite a lot, but he gave me an offer that I could not resist. And immediately I told him, please, I'm sure, don't sell it yet, but just keep the money, because I saw that the offer was good. So sometimes the reason why people are not buying from you is because the offer is not, they feel like they will get something better somewhere. So your offer must be good. Now, when the offer is good, the second thing that must be greater is the content. Now, it's not enough that, oh, my offer is good, I have good packaging, I have all the product works, you know, and then the content is poor. How you present your product to us is how we take it. It's exactly how we take it. Now, imagine a food vendor that is selling food, and then the person is snapping the food with poor camera, bad lighting, and then porridge is looking like something else. Nobody's going to buy it. So it puts the product in bad light, even though the product is good. remember that people will not understand, they are unable to experience your product until they buy it. So the only way you can make them experience your product before they buy is by presenting good content. So when you present them with good content before they even buy, and that, I mean, when doing economics class, you know, my economics teacher will say that when you pass through a bakery and you smell the bread, you are eating out of the bread already. Because all that is left for you, yes, because all that is left for you to do is just because of the smell of that bread, you walk into the bakery and you buy. So when people see your content, they have taken, they have a bit of experience about of your product. The only thing remaining is just for them to say, how much is it? Let me pay, and then they buy it because of the content. So when you can create good content, quality content for your product, it will help your adverts to move. You see people buy, I mean, there's a particular product I saw on Amazon. People buy chewing stick on Amazon as expensive as, and I'm wondering, this is the same chewing stick that these local people are selling. But somebody packaged chewing stick and put it up on Amazon, and you can see that people are buying it. Local, it's just the packaging that is different. The same chewing stick. So I'm wondering, packaging and the content. So those two things, I mentioned that your offer and then your content. The third one is your targeting. So your targeting basically is the people that should be seeing your product, right? So, I mean, you don't want to go to places where you are not welcomed. The same way, your advert should not get into the faces of people who don't want to see it. They don't have the power to buy. They can't afford it. They don't even need it. I mean, and you see a lot of people putting a lot of effort with their offer, with their content. When it gets to targeting the right people, they miss it. And once you miss it in that aspect, the advert will not get to the people that should see it. So you see things like people are just liking your adverts. They are liking it. You just see you're looking up and seeing 200 likes, but no sales. Why? They just like the product. They don't need it. They like the content you've created. The offer seems nice, but they don't need it. They probably cannot even afford it. So another thing you need to do is to sit down with the targeting. Who are my potential audience? Who are the people that can afford my product? So if you need to create a customer persona, create your customer persona, or you call it your customer avatar. Create it. Who is my ideal customer? Where do they live? What are the things that they are interested in? Do they have any online behaviors? Some of the questions you have to by yourself. And when you are able to provide these answers, you can understand the people you should be targeting that can afford your product and they need your product. Right? Now, the final one is timing. Another thing that could make your adverts not convert well is the timing. When are you doing it? There's certain products that perform better during Christmas period that will not perform better during Easter period. So if you try to sell those products, now Valentine is coming now, a lot of people are pushing their products. Trust me, a lot of products will not sell during Valentine because they are not made for Valentine period. Certainly not made for that season. So you put in all the budgets, all the effort, all the this thing, and you see that you're not selling. People don't buy some things for Valentine. It's just natural. Not every product is a love-related product or an appreciation-related product. No. Do you understand? But there are ways that you can put the offer that it might still appeal to people. So it all depends on how you understand the timing of your product. Some people know that once in rainy season, my products sell a lot during rainy season. So once you know that already, that is a cue to ensure that when rainy season starts, you have a lot of budget to pump into advertising. So these four things would help you, create better ad.
Okay. Thank you for that. Let me go to the chat area. Cassandra Thrift, hello BizLift. They are greeting you here. Then Oba Solomon, Agbaye, hello. You guys are all welcome. I know this is more of a business-oriented live stream. So it's people that are seriously business-minded that are going to join. So like what you said, I can relate to all these 4 points that you highlighted, and I know it's similar. Is similar to Google Ads or YouTube Ads. So now I want to ask this question: what's the difference between Google? YouTube. Facebook Ads and Instagram Ads.
Okay.
Is there anyone that is better than the other platform? Facebook ads and Instagram ads.
Okay. So this is what I like to always say when people ask me this question is that Facebook ads is it's just like saying, now everybody knows this, that Facebook came before Instagram. So automatically Facebook has more audience than Instagram. So now, but that does not necessarily mean that Facebook has better audience than Instagram. A lot of people are of the opinion, including myself, sometimes I also tell people that the quality of audience on Instagram is a lot more robust than Facebook because of their buying behavior, right? Their purchase behavior. You see a lot more, like a lot of people on Instagram have a better buying power. That doesn't mean that Facebook, there are not people on Facebook, but when you compare them, you have more people who are ready to buy. They are looking for those things on Instagram more than Facebook, right? And I usually would believe that, or I usually will always say that there's nothing like one is better than the other. They are just different based on use cases. Like, for example, when I want to sell low ticket products that are not expensive, say products that are between 5 to, let's say 50,000 naira, between 5 to 50,000 naira. Facebook is a good platform. You can see a few people that will buy there, and you might not maybe, see a few people that will just ask you, okay, how much is this? But when you want to sell high ticket products, 50K and above, Instagram is a good platform for such products because there are people who are looking for those kind of solutions. Do you understand? They just want you to get things done for them and they pay you, right? So Instagram, you can find, I sold a course that is 100K on Instagram, and I sold it to over 20 people on Instagram easily, under a week, And I've sold products that are lesser than that, even on Instagram. I've sold low ticket products as low as 1,000, and I sold that to about 8,000 people. I sold a particular course about 1,000, and I sold it to like 8,000 people, right? So it's not really. It's just about what you want to use the platform for. What exactly is your goal, right? There are certain things that will not sell on Facebook, no matter how hard you try, right? You can, for example, real estate. Real estate is not meant for Facebook. Why? Because those kind of things do not thrive on those platforms, on that type of platform. So you need to ensure that you're running ads. But I would always say that there's a difference between boosting your post on Instagram and running Instagram ads. That's where people miss it. There are two different things. If I go on my Instagram app and I boost my post, it's just a shortcut. I'm sure on YouTube, you can promote your post actually on YouTube as well. Or from your YouTube channel, they now have a feature where you can promote your post directly. But you can't compare it to running Google ads or YouTube ads. Where you go to the Google Ads Manager and you run your Google ads. They're different. Sure. So if you are boosting your post on Instagram, you're just passing a shortcut. Now, it might give you results, some trinket of results, but that does not mean that that's the right thing to do. The Ads Manager has more robust features that will help you get the results you want. So I will always advise people that when you want to run Instagram ads, run it from the Ads Manager. Look at the features that they have. Look for the one that would best give you results, and then you use it.
Okay. You talking about ads and ads manager, the interface when you open ads manager is the interface is so intimidating to some people. So does it mean that if I'm a basic internet user, I can't promote my Instagram ads? That's how will I put it? That I can't promote my Instagram ads without going to Ads Manager, because to tell the real fact, if you're new to tech or you're new to social media, when you open that Ads Manager, it's very, very intimidating with different icons, different drop down and all those stuff. So how will you encourage someone, like being an expert? How will you encourage someone to put his foot into something that looks so much complex?
Like I said, this is something that I've done for like close to 10 years. And for me, what I always say is start from the platform that you're most comfortable with. Currently, if boosting your post on Instagram directly is what is you're comfortable with and you're getting little results from it, you can stay consistent with it and then try to learn the ads manager. Now, I understand that the ads manager can be very cumbersome. There are a lot of things you need to know and all that. What I just advise is find platforms where you can really learn step by step, or enroll to courses where you can get all these things. Like you get courses, video courses where you can see how everything is done, follow it, And I understand that not a lot of people know how to do this thing very well, or a lot of people don't want to release information completely. But I'll just, for me, I mean, of course, I'm not advertising my channel, but if you get on my channel, you see quite a lot of videos that I've done step by step. I keep doing different ones every time to just keep people on top of what is updated, what is new. The platform is changing every time. That's one of the things that I dislike about Facebook. They keep changing the platform every now and then, and you have to keep moving with the change, understanding your results might change. And when you're making these changes, exactly. When they get these changes done, the result, your performance will just drop. But of course, you can just learn how this thing is. Once you know the basic knowledge of how to run your ads from the ads manager, the rest is history, really.
Okay. Before we go to the next item, I would like to share your. So this your YouTube channel, and
yes,
just like what you said, you simplify ads, especially Facebook and Instagram ads. You simplify it very well, and I like the way it seems as if you are blending two platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and then YouTube. And this kind of like all these thumbnails, it's not, I think, to me, in my own opinion, I think these thumbnails are not necessary on Instagram, because how would I put it? The thumbnail. I believe. Do you agree with me? Thumbnails are not that so important as it is on YouTube, right?
Yes, you're correct.
Yeah. So now, how do you manage creating content on both platforms, and you are keeping up with the pace? You are keeping up with the pace. Like even the last video you just did your last video like 5 hours ago, and the other one the previous week. So how are you keeping up with YouTube and Instagram back to back?
Thank you. So before now, I used to be a very spontaneous person. Like I used to be very spontaneous, that I create my content like when I just feel like I get an idea, I just turn on the camera and then shoot. I used to be very spontaneous, but it wasn't really working for me. It wasn't really helping me. And then I wanted to stay consistent on YouTube. So what I doing was I had to fix a particular day to shoot my content. So I have like a content creation strategy that I use. I create content for my Instagram. Now, my Instagram basically, because Instagram, I already know that my Instagram is maximum of a minute video. Maximum of a minute. So what I do is most of the time for my Instagram is spontaneous. I just look at the questions that people are asking currently from my comments, from my previous video content. What are people asking about? What are people sending me DMs about? People are sending me DMs about prepaid accounts. Yeah, prepaid accounts are having issues. They are unable to pay their debts, all those things. So what I do during the week is check through my DMs, check through my comments. Then on Sunday, I sit down and then I write out things people have issues with. And I know that, okay, these are for Instagram. But for YouTube, I know that my YouTube, I only post once a week. I post every week, right? For now. And that's what I'm able to do because of my schedule and all that. So I know that every week I have to record. So I have to set aside Mondays. So on Monday, all through Monday, I shoot all my content, both Instagram, both YouTube. I know YouTube is one video. I know Instagram I post once daily, just once daily. I post. Sometimes I post more than once, but those other contents are contents that are not they are fresh content. But I post a major content every day. So I understand that every day I'll just post those content like that, and then every other one for Instagram and for YouTube is just once. And then to take it to another level, I was editing my videos before. If you check all my videos, you'll notice that my editing style has changed. If you've been following me for a while, my Instagram videos are normally very simple. Just my talking head, caption, that's all. But if you check my videos recently, especially since the beginning of the year, you realize that my videos now have a lot of editing, all those things and all those things. I don't do them any longer. It was a tough decision I had to make. Now, it's costing me quite a bit of money, but it's a decision I had to make that would help me to increase my productivity, because I wanted to keep doing. Now, somebody will say that, oh, he has the money to pay. I mean, it's a tough decision I had to make. I had to look for somebody to be editing my content so that I can focus on creating this content. So my job is, so I won't say that, oh, I don't have time to edit, that's why I'm not posting. No. So my job is create your content, send it out to the person that's going to edit. So I create, and then to make it easy for the person, I still do some cuts. I know how to edit, so I do some cuts and all that, make it easy for the person to edit, and then I send it out. The person edits, send it back to me, and I post. So I post my content every morning because my editor sends it every morning to me also. So that has really changed everything for me, and I intend to do more like that. I intend to keep doing more like that.
Okay, this what you just said right now, because there's a new development on YouTube now. Top YouTubers are quitting right now. A good number of them are quitting. This one is not Nigerian YouTube. I mean, the senior guys, people that have been on YouTube for 10, 15 years, that there's a massive, quitting on YouTube right now. And one of the major problem one of the factor that influenced their decision, or that made them to make those decisions, was that they over upskilled, just like most of them are now downscaling. But now hearing from you now that you are not taking it the opposite. Though, well, you're on Instagram, so Instagram is totally different from YouTube. So it might work very well on Instagram, but like YouTubers, like even me too, I'm even downscaling. Even the way I do video before, I'm trying to readjust, to catch up, because a lot has changed on YouTube, like within the past 3-4 months. So that leads me to the next question about how, like, for those of us that are joining now, this is 𝗫𝗫𝗠𝗠𝗠𝗠𝗠𝗠, one of the foremost social media ads experts. So he'll be hosting a workshop very soon in Lagos, Nigeria. That's if you're in Lagos, or if you're in Nigeria, you can also even join remotely online. So 𝗫𝗫𝗠𝗠𝗠𝗠𝗠, before we go to the next item, I want you to just briefly tell us about your upcoming workshop.
Okay. So yes, so on the 27th of January, I'm going to be in Lagos for the Lagos Ad Mastery Workshop. So it's basically it's not only a training. We're not just training people about ads. We actually are it's like a strategy session where you're going to be learning the type of ads to do for your whether it's to make sales, whether it's to grow your channel, your page, whether it's to get more visibility. We're going to be talking about everything that you need to know about Facebook ads, Instagram ads, how to use the ads manager, how to monitor your adverts. We're talking about like quite a lot of things. I'm going to be covering that. It's a physical training, but of course, for those who are not available to join physically, they can also join virtually. It is also 50,000 naira per person, but we just started an installment option for those who would like an installment. You pay 30,000 naira, and then on the day of the event, you pay the balance of 20,000 naira. So that will help to make it easy for people to join. I also have currently I have less than maybe about 10 slots left for those who would be interested to join physically in Lagos, or you can join virtually. Virtually, we're going to set up a Zoom session like this where you're going to be able to see everything we're doing. They're going to be able to see my screen, just the way people who are physically present will see. They're going to be able to see everything we're doing. So that's it.
Okay. Wow. We'll see talk about it, but let's go to the chat area. I have Cassandra Thrift to say, thanks, BizLift. Your videos on YouTube has really helped me on how to run ads for my business. I must tell you, I have spent a lot on social media influencers, but with little result. Yes, okay. This question, let me add, plug into this question. If someone someone is on a budget,
yeah,
which option will you recommend? Is it for the person to promote, to use paid promotion, or to go for influencers?
Well, if influencing or influencer marketing is very expensive, I must say, influencer marketing is expensive. Currently, even though they are micro influencers, but it still cost. It's still cost intensive. I would advise that you build on your social media ads, Facebook, Instagram. Try them. If you get results from them, up the budget gradually. So start with an average budget, say anything between like 2,000 to 3,000 daily budget. Then you up the budget gradually, and then gradually you can take the budget up. When you're getting results, you just keep upping the budget by maybe 1,000 as you get results, and then you'll be able to get more results. But I would advise somebody to put 100,000 naira into running ads than give somebody 100,000 naira when you don't even know the results you get from the person's platform. Because influencer marketing these days is night market. Let me call it that. It's night market. So
are you stating that influencing marketing is not effective? Is it what you are trying to say?
I'm saying that it's not. You cannot tell if it's effective. That's why I said it's night market. It's when you, after you are paid and they've done the thing for you, that you will now start seeing whether it is effective or, because on paying you will see a lot, because it's like you see that, oh, this person has a lot of followers, this person gets a lot of engagement. You don't know where they're getting it from. You don't know whether they're in a pod. You don't know whether they are. You don't know exactly what is happening. But when they post, what you should look out for is when they post items, like when they post things about products or services, look at the engagement on it. What are people saying on it? There are people that you know already that when they post about your products, you sell. Do you understand? But the thing is that those people charge heavily. Someone like 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗀, someone like Instablog, all those guys, someone like 𝗪𝗏𝗏 of Nigeria, those guys charge a lot of money. But when they talk about your products, you know you will sell. Someone like 𝗪𝗏𝗏𝗪, even though I know she doesn't take influencing jobs like that. Except they're willing to pay her in 7 figures, But there are people that will pay. They have that money. I did an influencing job for a particular company called 𝗪𝗏𝗏𝗪. 𝗪𝗏𝗏 is a company that helps people to pay for Google ads in Naira. So I did that for them, and they paid me quite a lot of money, but they got the results from it. And that's because it is my own niche. I have the market already, the audience already. So if you're going to be paying an influencer, ensure that they have your audience, they have your organic audience. Check, use platforms like Social Blade. Check exactly if their engagement is real. Check everything about them and know everything you need to know.
Okay, yeah, you've carried me away. I was just falling deep into it. Okay, finally, I know we have a peg of like 40 minutes, and we've run beyond the 40-minute mark. So before I let you go, and before I start talking about, I'll also let you guys, you are watching, even if you are watching after, if you watch this stream after it ends, there's if you really want to soil your hand with Facebook ads or Instagram ads, not the normal Instagram promotion, but the one you do with the Ask Manager, where you get real results. So it has a workshop that is coming up in February. I will share the link to where you can register for the workshop. It's a physical workshop, and also it's an online. So if you can't come to Lagos, you can also join online. So I will share the link in the description of this video, and also share the link to his website, to his YouTube channel and even Instagram. So Bizliv, thank you very much for for granting us this audience. Because I do have these ads question here and there, and I saw what you are doing on Facebook and YouTube, and my people, just like what someone just said, that that your thumbnails are awesome. Someone just commented that your thumbnails are awesome. I think one day we'll invite you so that you come and tell us your workflow on YouTube, how you build it. We'll have to create a special time. So I know you have another program to catch up before 8 p.m.
Yeah.
So I would like to free you right now. But once again, thank you very much. So, but before you go, let me just ask this one more question. Just one.
Okay.
I know just one. Social media ads and traditional ads. Is traditional ads still relevant? Like, if I have like 1 million naira that I want to use to promote maybe my business for the month of February, like I'm planning to promote for this thing, will you recommend which one is better? Which one is, cost effective, and which one will deliver more? Is it going on social media or going to like TV station or radio station?
Okay. So let me say first thing, social media ads is a lot better. Reason is because the whole world right now is on social media. I can't remember the last time I read a newspaper. I can't remember the last time I listened to a radio. Maybe even in my car, I don't listen to radio because I like to, as a Christian, I like to to
listen to music.
Caution the things that I listen to. So I don't listen to a lot of bad news and all of that. So I listen. So I play music in my car. So I don't listen to radio. I don't watch. I have JSTV, but I don't even watch it. Apart from football, the only thing I watch is Netflix, YouTube, Showmax, all those other platforms. So I don't do all those other, and that's because it's not. They don't have the content again. The whole world is online. These guys don't have the content again, and people will naturally flow to where the content is. And the content right now, if you go to TikTok, you will not stop scrolling for 1 hour or 2 hours because they give you content back to back, and that's where people are. So I advise you, look for the social media platform that fits into what you're trying to sell, and then stick to that social media platform. There are platforms like LinkedIn that if you get on LinkedIn, you make massive money. I've had friends talk about it. It's part of my strategy this year also to go on LinkedIn. There are platforms where and there are people that are selling out massively on Twitter. Same thing with TikTok. I watched a particular guy's YouTube channel talking about how he's growing organic sales, making organic sales with TikTok. So there are platforms that you can make serious money from. But I would also say that there is this, they call it street OT, street orientation, that traditional marketing gives you. So if you can infuse that traditional marketing sense to social media, you make massive. Like, for example, that traditional marketing of word of mouth, that word of mouth marketing where people have good things to say about your brand. If you can put that, if you can connect that with social media, where you can, that's what we do with testimonials. It's actually word of mouth. But we now infuse it in a social media way by saying, okay, give me a testimonial of my product, and people record videos and say, oh, this is word of mouth. It's the same thing like your friend saying, coming to somebody or telling somebody about your product. Oh, I bought this person's product and it makes sense. That's word of mouth. It's the same thing as testimonial. So there are ways that you can intertwine them and make them work. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so please, this question just came in now. Say, please, I want to ask, what is the minimum budget on ads you would advise on thrift seller to run?
Okay. I recently I did a thrift ad last year. Last time I did thrift ad was last year, and the budget we used was about 5,000 daily, and we did pretty well with the sales. Now, what works for thrift is, one, the content. People, thrift is not brand new clothes. So people must see exactly what they want to buy. Once they see what they want to buy, they're able to, they're able to send a message and then book and then say, okay, I want this one, pay for it, So, but for anything around 5,000 daily, for at least 7 days, you can do more than that. Anything around that price will work well.
Okay. 𝗪𝗲𝗡, thank you very much for coming here to even enlighten us. Is a privilege for us here on Tech Informant. My community, I know they will appreciate this. I think we normally do our live stream around between 4 to 6, but we just have to bring it down for other distance. And now you have another appointment by 8, so I will have to let you go. So any other question you need, I will share the link to his channel, his Instagram page, and even the workshop where you can register for workshop. And you also have an academy, right? Yes, you also have an academy. So thank you, 𝗪𝗲𝗡, for joining. And guys, so this is what 𝗪𝗲𝗡 have to say about building your business with social marketing or social media marketing. He talks, like, if you miss the previous the early minutes of this video, you can rewatch it. He explained about 4 points that you need to focus on if you want social media to work for you. Now we are back to YouTube. So a lot has been happening on YouTube recently. We've been hearing about top YouTubers quitting YouTube, or let me put it this way, stepping down or downsizing. So in the coming week, that is from Sunday upwards, in the coming weeks, I'll be talking about sharing thoughts. If I have any guests or someone that I can bring to the community, that we discuss about what is happening, the latest update on YouTube. Things are changing. Since YouTube introduced Shorts, it has been affecting the traditional YouTube content creators, like people that has been on this platform for like the past 10, 15 or more years. So a lot has been happening. Short is shaking in the system totally. So, and a lot of most of these, or will I say a good number of these big YouTubers, a good number of them, they cited financial reasons. For someone to downsize his YouTube organization or his YouTube setup, it shows a sign of financial stress, and some they can't continue. And now there's one particular point one of them made. The person said that right now on YouTube, the more effort you add, you don't get the exact pay or the exact reward. You don't get the exact reward. Like if you add 10 hours of your time in a week on YouTube, let's say that 10 hours is giving you like $200 for that week. If you add extra $10, extra 10 hours, which is 20 hours, you should be getting like double of the $200. But this time around, when you add additional 10 hours, you'll be getting like 10. So the more effort you add, the less reward you get. So that's what they cited. They cited that was the reason why some of them are quitting. So we're going to talk more on that. And one of our community members got his channel monetized, someone that has been battling to verify his address since 2022. And he joined my membership, and within a period of 3 weeks, his channel was monetized. So I'm going to share all that, how I worked with them, and how we get the channel monetized in less than 3 weeks. So thank you guys for joining this wonderful session. I hope to see you next time. Please don't forget to give this video a like. Please give it a like. And if you have watched my video, a couple of my videos, and you are yet to be a subscriber, please do subscribe to this channel. I do talk anything content creation. I'm here for creatives, and I also niche around to give you some juicy things from outside the community. So thank you guys for being around. Don't forget to give this video a like, and see you in the next one. Bye.